If you're a very busy person with a lot of things going on, I'm going to explain to you in this video 3 ways you could be self-sabotaging your morning energy levels. You've got so much going on with work, with family. You want to have high energy levels. And the reality is that millions upon millions of people are actually self-sabotaging their energy levels before noontime. So I'm going to go over 3 things that you could well be doing, which are setting you up for low energy levels, not just in the morning, but throughout the day. So let's write the first one down here. Here we go. Number 1, carbs and sugar intake. Are you loading yourself up with the wrong food in a short amount of time after waking up? Sadly, this is the default for so many people out there. Are you eating a sugary cereal? Are you eating too much toast, too much bread? Are you eating a muffin? Are you one of these people who goes to a coffee shop and gets a large drink which is full of calories, full of sugar, full of cream? That might feel good because, yes, human beings feel good with carbohydrates and sugars because they are very energy-dense foods. But you are setting yourself up for an energy crash. Those glucose levels will go up. Insulin will shoot up as well. It will be secreted by your pancreas. And the problem with insulin is that it's also a pro-inflammatory fat storage hormone. So those carbs might feel good in the morning, but you will have an energy crash within a couple of hours usually, and then you'll start to feel sluggish. You'll often have more cravings. And way too many people do this. My advice would be, if you have to eat early in the morning, optimize protein in every way possible. Protein is excellent for helping you to feel full. My absolute favorite would be eggs. They are a complete source of protein containing all amino acids. For me personally, I have a time-restricted eating regimen. I won't eat until noontime most days of the week. I do that for my metabolic health and energy levels. It was something I had to institute gradually. If you'd like to learn more about how I instituted a time-restricted eating regimen, I will include a link at the end of this video. Okay, let's go then. Number 2, here we are, indoors, sedentary. Most people nowadays are indoors for way too much of the day. And the reality for many people out there, busy working people, is they will wake up in the morning, they'll be indoors, they'll do whatever they have to do before they get to work, they'll drive to work or use public transport, and then be indoors throughout the morning. This is really bad for your energy levels. Human beings are built to be outdoor creatures, and so many millions of people barely go outdoors. Aside from not getting enough vitamin D, there are other metabolic health implications for not going outdoors. So what you want to do, ideally, is within an hour of waking, get outdoors. I appreciate that this can be difficult for people who live in colder parts of the world. I know many people watching are in that situation. In fact, a habit that I've got into over the last couple of years is taking walks in the morning, getting cold, fresh air in my face. It has actually been great for me. If it's light when you do this, then fantastic, depending on the time of morning. If it's still dark, at least you're getting outside. But strive to get outdoors as early as you can in the morning. The fresh air, the sunlight, take a 20-minute walk. It is fantastic for setting you up for good energy levels during the morning. So many people don't do this. In fact, the majority of people who are really busy will not do this, and it is self-sabotaging your energy levels for the morning, and it's an easy fix. All right, number 3. This one is a little bit different. Outlook. What is your outlook? What is your mood in the morning? I appreciate the fact that many people have different things going on, and you might not wake up feeling positive and energetic. But nothing beats a bit of positivity first thing in the morning. We all have a lot to be grateful for. You can always, I'm a firm believer that anybody out there can find something to be grateful for. In fact, if you look statistically, the odds of us being here, have you ever seen those calculations? The odds of any one of us being here at this time are so infinitely small. I'm talking 1 in multiple trillions. You go back generations, think about everything that's happened since the beginning of the universe, since the first humans, people meeting at the right time, having children at the right time, one break in the chain, and you wouldn't even be here. And we're only here for a short amount of time. We all know this. Life is short. So what can you think of every day to be grateful for? I can think of something immediately for anybody watching. I mean, our historical ancestors would look at us any point in history up until relatively recently. They had zero comforts. Most people were living in very rudimentary conditions. Life expectancy was very short. Mortality rates at a young age were astoundingly high. People would get the simplest bacterial infection and there were no antibiotics and it would spread very fast. So we all have a lot to be grateful for. Of course, there are challenges today, but any of our ancestors would look at us and think, wow, that person has warm water, they have electricity, they aren't threatened by constant war, young men being drafted. I mean, this was only going on 50 years ago. So I accept the fact that there are many challenges in the world and humans and culture have lost their way in so many different aspects of life, but we all have a lot to be grateful for. And a few tips in the morning to increase your level of positivity. Something that I've instituted over the last year, 18 months or so, is when I wake up in the morning, I have a rule that I'll look at my phone, I may check messages, make sure nobody had called overnight, but I definitely won't doom scroll. I won't look at social media, mainstream media. I don't want that negativity, that nonsense to enter my mind. And I will pull up on my phone 10 to 15 positive quotes pertaining to whatever my goals are for the day, whether I'm working, whether I'm on vacation, spending time with family, whatever it is, I will pull up some positive quotes. And that will be the first thing that enters my mind. With regards to the millions of people out there who are working in jobs that they dislike, this is a difficult one because if you're doing a job that you don't like, it's very difficult to have good energy levels. How many millions of people go to work every day and they're already completely drained? They don't enjoy what they do. Their internal values don't align with what they're doing every day. Maybe if you're in that position, you can really take a step back and think, what can I do to start moving in a new direction? Just to have the thought that I'm taking some action, applying for jobs every day, listening to videos online on YouTube, listening to podcasts, reading books about how to utilize your skills, your knowledge, your experience in a different way, move your career in a different direction, but don't stick with something that you don't like. Even just the thought that what you're doing right now is not going to be permanent can really help to increase your energy levels. Feeling stuck in life is one of the worst feelings. And most people out there don't need to feel stuck. There's often a way out. Maybe you just haven't found it yet. So these are 3 areas that many millions of people self-sabotage their energy levels really early in the morning. Number 1, excessive carbohydrate and sugar intake. Number 2, being indoors and sedentary. And number 3, letting all that negativity enter your mind in those first couple of hours after you wake up. Really good to have an optimistic attitude. Tomorrow will be better than today. There are many things which are within your control. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope that was helpful. I'm wishing you good energy levels, positive energy. Keep going. Life is short. Do feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Check in the links down below for my website and my health programs, including my 30-day energy reset. Also check out our natural health and wellbeing store, ohiwellness.com if you're in the USA, North America, ohiwellness.co if you're in the UK, Europe. I will link that video now to time-restricted eating. Take care, everyone, and we will speak again very soon.